The other thing I noticed a lot about your episodes is the use of music, and but also how strong your cuts are between scenes. With regards to those sort of scene transitions, how did you sort of approach them? What was your sort of, did they sort of, were they scripted? Were they things you sort of came up with in the edit?
Um,
Were they sort of things that resulted to like, I need to get the episode down to like 28 and a half minutes. Let's cut this out.
a bit of all of those, I think. I remember having to try and get her to the office quite quickly. And so, yeah, then I was playing around with trying to get her, and it was that thing of, we need to get her across London. We need some traveling shots. So again, I was like looking for some stock shots. I do remember whenever finding a track on I May Destroy You, if you'd hear anybody else using it, I'd be like, excuse me, I've got that one. I remember finding again for episode 7, because it didn't have an ending for a little while, and finding the Arlo Parks track Cola and putting that on, and was just like, this is brilliant. And I remember hearing someone, I think it might have been Mike, trying to use it and going in and be like, Mike, please, I really need that for episode 7. But yeah, and I really like the track at the end of episode 2. I remember first showing that to Christian, and I don't think he was kind of like, he was like, kind of works. And I was like, I really like this track though. I really want it to like work. And for that funny moment when we think Terry's crying for one thing, and Kwame goes,
oh, was it really that bad? What? The audition.
Yeah, that was really shit. And I was like, this needs like, a good punctuation of music.
It's also a little bit of a coda as well, isn't it? Because then doesn't Kat, because don't we end episode 2 with Kat?
Yeah, so that was never the plan. And then I when Michaela was in the room, we were trying to fit that scene somewhere, and we had the idea of maybe going to credits and then going to it, which then I was like, well, no one really sticks around after credits now, and if a lot of the time they just get shifted onto the next episode, so why don't we try and get that music? I was determined to get that track to stay, so I was like, well, can we try and do it so that we can keep this track? And it worked well with like Kat, banging on the door, and when the girlfriend opens it and it's hard cut out, it worked well.